Some of candidates ask me, when is the best time to apply National Innovation Visa? Do I wait? Do I apply it now, or do I apply it tomorrow, next year? When's the best time? The most important questions, I think, a lot of our candidates, that whether or not you have desire to relocate in Australia in the next 10 years. This is first question you need to ask. Do you need visa? So if you don't need a visa, you are not considering relocating to Australia in the next 10 years, then you don't have to consider that. Because once you've got permanent visa approved, that you need to activate visa first, and then you need to make entry to Australia, make living kind of decision in Australia in the next 5 years. If you, however, have any commitments somewhere else, you need to have this kind of demonstrate Australia ties in order to renew your permanent residency. So if you do not have a planning to actually live in Australia, stay in Australia, station in Australia, migrate into Australia, including maybe your kids, your wife, your husband, your spouse, in the next 10 years, then you don't need to consider now, because it's pointless. You don't need it. You won't be coming anyway. So the first question is whether or not you have a desire, you have a need to live, migrate, relocate to Australia in the next 10 years. So this first question. Am I eligible? It's a really good question. Are you able to meet the requirement if you work alongside, if you work with a professional or work on yourself? So what normally I ask questions about whether or not this is a requirement, whether or not you have 80% chance to receive that permanent residency. You check the criteria. I will put a link below so you can have a look about the general requirement about the National Innovation Visa. If you say you are so below, so behind with the requirement, that's no way you can meet the requirement. Only your chance to get the National Innovation Visa is 50%. You're probably not going to try, right? Because you are far away from it. But if you look in your self-profile and the actual immigration requirement, that's it. Just like if you work around and then get some supporting evidence, trying to be engaged in industry, then perhaps you have higher chance. I think you should consider.